2 years ago, we studied meal planning. So today more I'm actually gonna mention, and then I'll feedback to you, okay? And then supplement vitamin, the mineral guide, especially zinc. Zinc is very important to the gut health, the system. We have 3 kind of very important nutrition: the zinc, the selenium, and the supplement. We have 2 kind of the micronutrition and then macronutrition. So 3 parts: vitamin C and the vitamin D. They control the immune system in the gut, and the zinc, selenium, copper. They have the basic, and then because we have the outside nutrition, they come inside here. We have absorption from the small intestine. So we have the balance, good bacteria, the bad bacteria, and then middle of bacteria. We have good immune system, we have more good bacteria. And inside the bad bacteria, some more immune system low. We have some the symptom, and then we make some disease. So and then IBO the problem in the celiac too. So they have the diarrhea or competition and obesity, and then the vomiting. So many the symptoms. So today we mention this one, okay? The page 86. 86. The gut and brain connection. The health of your gut flora is impact on your mental and physical well-being. The referred to as the gut-brain axis is the subject of ongoing research. We studied Harvard, the Flushing. They have researched the gut-brain and also the gut microbiome inside is very important. So now the nutrition specialists, they do more research. The why they come the anxiety, the depression, they research the gut, the second brain, because serotonin is a happy hormone. They have a reproduction inside here, the small intestine, 80%. Also hand, the tooth, they say 80% here. So during the COVID-19, we have a lot of the sanitizer, right? Yeah, so they tried the results, so many the immune system low because of too much using the sanitizer. So we have the study that is the line, okay? So while there's not much on this topic, research show there's links between your digestive system, the mood, health, even the way, the things, because the gut health is the anxiety. The anxiety means you have the dopamine, the serotonin, adrenaline, cortisol hormone, and also we have so many kind of the hormone. Also there is connect the thyroid hormone too. Yeah, thyroid hormone and estrogen hormone, and they work together. So this is here gut health and the anxiety, and then plus the mood disorder too. Also eating disorder. Yeah, some people that use the light eat syndrome, the midnight 11 p.m. to midnight, they have the snack or some alcohol or tobacco, so they deflect from the melatonin hormone and then also serotonin hormone. They biorhythm the cycle, they imbalance, they more exposure more to the disease. So here, research suggests that when the gut flora is out of balance, not enough friendly bacteria, we have 3 bacteria, good bacteria, and then bad bacteria. It may be negatively affect your overall health and influence your mood. They're made up over 100 million neurons or digestive system has its own nervous system. So overall health, we have the basic simple health, exercise, good sleep, good eat, the good immunity is good. But overall health, they physically, mentally, the spirit, environment, movement, and the lifestyle, the maintenance. So it's overall. Yeah, this the now so many people they want to try the overall health. Page 87. In fact, it's even referred to as the second brain. So what you feel in your gut is often connected to what you feel in your brain. This means if you have, we have the, for example, you have a friend, right? So you have a friend, you have to eating out after class, but your friends after you or argue, so you happy or not? It's not unhappy, right? So maybe eating time is maybe upset and the feeling no good. So you indigest, you feel the indigest, and then maybe sometimes the stomach pain or and the spirit, your mental. Oh, I want to go home. I don't want to no more eating out, right? So because we have a stomach pain, maybe comfortable or good mood, and then we communication together. They enjoy joyful the communication. Yeah, very happy, right? So very smooth in the we digest is good, but we argue some people. We have some that discuss some distract topic. Maybe the scale, right? The scale or tight. So your body, the digestive system is a for the system. The baby is strict, and then sometimes, yeah, they have the problem too, right? So this second brain, right? So only we suffer only brain. Oh, it's my pill is no good, right? So I'm okay, but work together. So the second gut and the brain, the connect work together. So it's maybe the mood, yeah, mood balance, or they connect your the mood, the spirit, and then your the gut health. Okay. So sometimes we have the stress, we have some sad or you are upset. So you have to avoid the one when you have to avoid your some the eating out, some the discussion too. Okay. If you calm down after more meet the person, it's more open the mind, it's much better. But sometimes you have misunderstanding or some relationship no good, maybe you have to avoid the situation. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's good for you, but sometimes it's good for your friend. So what you feel in your gut is often the connect what you feel in your brain. A perfect example is the feeling of a butterfly in your stomach. We explained last week, right? This connection support the findings that neither discomfort may impair the both physical and the psychological in arriving at the ability to your best potential. In other words, when your gut feels good, so do you. And what you eat, you are the food. So maybe you try to the vegetable or good health food, maybe you're mindfulness and you're happy, right? But sometimes you eat the junk food or fast food. Yeah, very easy convenience, and then you are more save time and more the portable. Sometimes driving, yeah, this is sometimes when you're driving, either your food is not very dangerous, and then they have your brain not figure out. Oh, it's a very you have to watch the front, right? The car, right? So sometimes you're driving is very dangerous eating. So you have to eat something, you have to focus it. Don't watching, touch the cell phone, one watching TV, one not talk. Only the focus food, maybe your brain, they know that it's more peaceful and then more digest good, okay? Harvard's health policies, Harvard Medical School, pay attention to your gut-brain connection. It may be the contribute your anxiety and digest problem. The gut-brain connection is no joke. It can link anxiety to stomach problem and vice versa. Have you got wrenching experience? Yeah, they ask, do certain the situation make you feel nervous? Have you felt butterflies in your stomach? Okay, I want to question. Very simple. If you have some stress, right? When you have stress, what to do? You eat or skip the meal? Skip. So after, what to do? That's the step. The water, warm water, or coffee, or drink, or snack.
Water.
The water. So water, you take water. So how you feel? It's good. Going down. Yeah. Sometimes bad stress, right? Sometimes you have to do sweet, right? Sweet, the snack, the chocolate or something, the honey too. But sometimes they have more the stress. Yeah. Sometimes the children, the sugar, they're more hyper, right? Yeah. So the water is much better. The water and we have medium hot water and cold water, half. This water is good for your cooling down. It's much better. Okay, it's good. And also we have a hunger system. Hunger the test. It's a real hunger or not the fairy hunger, right? So you have to after meal, after 2 hours, that's still hungry. You feel hungry, or is it real or not? So you have to take a water, 8 ounces, and then it's okay. It's the pay, right? The pay to the hunger, but still hunger. Maybe you have to eat more snack. It's much better. We use the Dutch expression for reasons. The gastrointestinal tract is sensitive to emotion. We have large intestine and inside the small intestine. Anger, anxiety. Yeah, you can take the paper. Yeah. The sadness, the illusion, all of those feelings and others, the trigger symptom in the gut. The brain has direct report on the stomach and then intestine. The page 87. For example, the very thought of eating can release the stomach, the juice, the before food gets there. So, some people want a diet. Yeah, so they want to cut the attack or the choice of food before the drink of water, half hour before is good. And sometimes you have the buffet, right? If you're going to buffet, you have to try the first the dessert part. Maybe little sweet, the mango or the honeydew or strawberry, and maybe some of the piece take after you start the appetizer. Maybe you cut the portion. So sometimes the brain is not figured out. So maybe overeat and keep going because sometimes MSG or amino, they have a more big break, the gym grab. So you can stop the choice of food. So you have to before drink water one or you start your food. After you start the appetizer, soup, the main dish is much better for the digestive system. Okay. Therefore, a person the stomach or distress can be the cause or production of anxiety or stress or depression. That's because the brain and the gastrointestinal GI system and intimately is connected. So GI tract, the mouth to the small intestine work together. All the digestive system, the GI system. This is especially the true in case where a person experienced the gastrointestinal upset even though of his the physical case. For such functional GI disorder, it is difficult to try to heal. It's a distress got without considering the load of stress and emotion. Yeah, sometimes you have gastric pain or sometimes indigest. Maybe you can feel little twist the colon. So we have a study last time. That's more interesting. It's not interesting. Yeah, some the GI tract. GI tract means okay. Next up is a GI. Okay. So sometimes too much deflection, they will start to change here M. Okay. This here we have diarrhea. But sometimes you have anxiety, the constitution. So they have a neglect the water, the balance, and also pH level. So sometimes you have dehydration in your body, you have some of the anxiety and then your constitution, and also anxiety. So sometimes you have the depression and too much water and the diarrhea. So because the small insists in the colon, the GI system, they want to try the water balance, and also they have control the bacteria. We have bacteria, the good and the bad. We have two kind. So your immune system, the immunity of the good bacteria and the also enzyme, maybe they here, there's an immune system up. But this is the body system, too much stress, the fast food and the bacteria or microbiome is low, immune system low. Okay. Also they have connect the brain. Also they have here, they control appetite and then water, hydration. So this second brain they connect this belly button here. Okay, so these are two. Here the belly button here. So sometimes you have upset and the anxiety or depression, they feel here. Yeah, this belly button here, you can touch here, little pain. Okay, maybe no pain, you are not stressed. But sometimes you have stress, they have the pain over the belly around it. The gut has an anxiety. The given now cause the gut and the brain interacts, it's become easiest to understand why you might feel nervous before giving presentation or feelings intense pain during time of stress. Okay, I have an episode this morning. I'm driving almost 2 hours here, but I had to usually I come here arrive before 30 minutes, but almost the class the start. Yeah, I'm nervous. Oh, how can I do? Maybe I'm late. This class then is my classmate, right? So I'm a little nervous, and then it's not something the swelling and the worry, but too much because traffic, right? Bumper to bumper. So I had to the follow the traffic line, but maybe I'm the speed or not the accident, but I can commit some mess this morning, right? So sometimes it's another side or the panic, sometimes the stress, we have to appear is another side, and then sometimes the panic. So you have to presentation, yeah, or sometime, yeah, presentation or the class. Maybe I give it to questionnaire or something exam. You have feel the little the anxiety and then little the stress, right? The feeling, the intestinal pain, right? So sometimes you have stress, you fighting somebody, maybe it's gut, maybe fighting here, little pain, right? You have the experience. Yeah, sometimes you argue with people or some stress people, and your the stomach the pain or not. Sometimes you have pain, right? Yeah. So because we have the connect the gut and the anxiety here. Because the intestinal pain, this means the digestive system, they have the stress. That doesn't mean, however, the functional, the gastrointestinal condition, the imagine or all in your health. Some more psychological combines the physical factors to face pain and others for the syndrome. Yeah, bowel syndrome. The bowel syndrome, sometimes we have a constipation or diarrhea, and also they have a celiac disease and stomach flu and all everything covered. This is a symptom. The physical factors influence the actual the psychology of our gut as well as symptom. In other words, the stress or depression or other psychological factors can affect the movement and the contrition of our GI tract. The GI tract is mouth to here too. Yeah, to here. Yeah. So some people, the GI tract, they misunderstand on the stomach and the here, but it's the mouth to here too. So very important. When you want to pierce your poo, the bathroom, sometimes using newspaper or sometimes you reading book is no good. Okay, because maybe you try to the eyes, try to some else. So you read newspaper, they focus brain and the newspaper, so they not focus here. So we have to maybe keep going this habit. Maybe you have a constitution too. So if you have the peer, the poo, the bathroom, don't reading the book and the newspaper. Okay, only focus the poo. Without the function, it's much better. Okay. Okay, model 9, the page 90. The basic need plannings. The figure out what is every day can be the stressful, especially when you are already juggling busy schedule that includes work, the family, and the social obligation. Okay, this morning you skip the breakfast or you eat breakfast? You have breakfast today, you guys? Toast? What do you eat this morning?
No,
Nothing?
no have breakfast.
No breakfast?
Yeah.
Usually or only today?
I just when we wake up and I just go.
Okay. So every day you take breakfast at home, but today is you're busy, right? So you skip. Okay. Usually meal or you have toast something. The milk or egg or something. I would today pancake. I take a pancake in the 2 egg and little potato soup. Yeah, so sometimes the meal, but sometimes I'm a hurry. So it's my coffee, doing the coffee tumblers. I'm doing take the driver. So so often people and the scrapping together last minute meals or throwing in the hot and the ordering the food deliveries. Let's also that is better way to feed yourself and your families the meal planning. This approach ensures that your levels lift wondering what's for dinner. Okay, this means eating plain. That's right. You have to make a cycle for your dietary system, right? So you have to eat the 3 portion of the basic micronutrition and carb and then the fat, the protein. So depend on your condition, but you have to grab little protein for your morning is very important because the breakfast, the portion more the percentage of the good protein, they make you control it's your brain and then the brain health, also the memory gain, memory and good sleep, and also your mood disorder, and then also you have to make energy. So sometimes the breakfast, the skip, maybe your lunchtime or the dinner, maybe it's overeat. Yeah. So at least the small portion of breakfast must have too, and the skip the dinner is much better. You maintenance the overall the GI tract and then digestive system, the environment is okay. What is meal planning? The meal planning is the process of our breeding weekly menu the best to suit your nutritional needs. It can take the girl's work out of dinner times, help you stick to the budget, and help keep your nutrition goal on the track. The thanks to Simon, the MSD who offers the counseling throughout the whole New York, the city practice. I used to work in nursing home. I take care of the cancer patient, Alzheimer, the Parkinson, and kidney analyst people. So I'm the control, I'm the supervising the nutrition team. So we had to make an eating plan and focus the case by case of the patient the situation and also the disease. So we have to organize and we have the post cycle. Post cycle means we have a seasonal, the spring, summer, autumn, the winter, the post season, and also we have the monthly menu and the weekly menu. So the menu. So we have to make the eating plan, and then we have to consider budget, and then also we have to consider patient our nutrition state. So sometimes you have to make include snack, or sometimes we have extra some meal or dietary too. So you have to consider eating plan is a more easy, and then you have maintenance your refrigerator, the home. Okay, so you guys are very young, right? You're not married, not yet, right? So in the picture we have the housewife. So you have cooking for the people, and then you have the grocery, and then you have to consider your budget. And also, so many people leftover, and they keep the refrigerator. They have to make a pork and some of the garbage. So you have the amount of your purchases in the vegetable item or meat item. So how can you control the keep refrigerator or freezer? So we have to know that the cooking tip, and then also leftover food. So how can you control? Because you have to protect your health, the family. Okay. The page 91. Yeah, you can take the paper. No. Oh, okay. There are different types of meal plans. Some may be geared towards maybe specific health condition, such as type 2 diet or heart disease. Those meal plans often the plate is the input from your dietitian or healthcare provider. We have two types: the hypertension, the diabetic, and the cholesterol. Usually have 3 points, and sometimes the public people just routines regular food, right? But some the cancer patient we had more the restricted food, and the kidneys other people we had a very limit of the food choice. So, but you have very good health, right? You have the cancer, no, right? You have diabetes, no. You have diabetes or hypertension. Your health okay, right? So if you good health, you have to make a regular diet plan. Also eating plan is okay, okay? And if you have some of this disease and the sick, you have to talk to your doctor or nutrition or health professional. You need advice by them, okay? To work together, okay? Don't you by yourself, okay? Because some micronutrition is very dangerous over your the condition, but your normal health, good general health is good. Just regular food, the choice, and then you eating plan, okay? So for example, if is type 2 diabetes, the typical followers or diabetes the friendly meal plan to control their blood sugar level. We have the GI number. This is a GI number, the glucose level index. So we have 10 to 0, 4. So white sugar and the rice, the flour, maybe over the 7. And just a regular vegetable, the fruit, they 4 to 6. And then we have the brown rice and then chia seed, some almond, and the sunflower seed, they will be under the 4. So you have the 4 to 7, the food quality you choice is good your health, okay? The people who are trying to the mangoes their health, will typically make their own meal plans by healthy recipe that families enjoy. The mango is okay, but sometimes papaya too. But we have the fruit, the hypertension people, we have to avoid some fruit. Yeah, citrus fruit is a good not for the hypertension people. They work together because medication and fruit may be emergency. So you have to be careful, okay? But the normal people maybe skip maybe gap is maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, it's no problem. They don't gain the food and the medication. Why meal plans? There are many recent plans to your meal in advance. No matter the goals, everyone can benefit from the meal plannings because it's really good way to get organized when some software or road map over your eat. Then this means today maybe Saturday, right? Today is Saturday. So Sunday usually they have some engaged the people and they're outside eating out and also just a pizza time and then some of the snack, right? But Monday to Friday usually we have the office hour. You have the job, so you have to every day the routine. You have to the time to time, right? So sometimes the skip or lunchbox or the company food, and also you have the Monday to Friday is organized, right? So you have a job? No. You work somewhere or just a school? It depends, right? So you have a office, you have sometimes you have make lunchbox the home, or sometimes you have the lunchtime you go in and out the neighborhood restaurant or something that take out too, right? So you have to organize your budget. Also you have to consider it's not every day it's in the same store, right? So you have to make choice of the variety of the meal plan. So Saturday, Sunday more peaceful, more enjoyable, and also you are sometimes gathering the family together. Yeah, so you have to consider load map over your week schedule. Also, you have to balance of nutrition. So 7-day meat is no good. we have to meet at least twice under, maybe 2 times in the PC 2 times. But based on the vegetable, the food is okay. But too much focus meat, red meat, maybe we have to we have boil immunity system no good. So sometimes you have competition or you're trapping, you have the toxin here and causing cancer too. So we have to balance. The first every day is vegetable, the base, and then twice, week the meat and red meat, and then 3 times maybe possibly the fish is much better for your health. Okay. The meal planning take a little effort at the outset, the things, thought what you are going to eat following the week. But having plan in place take away the stress of planning and the cooking meal every day. Housewife, they stress. Because your mom or your housewife had to think about what kind of dinner tonight. So usually on the Asian people, they have the side dish. So just one the casserole every day, the one make the soup is okay. But the Western style, we have to every time we have to cook, right? Maybe breakfast time, maybe American style, or the bacon, or toast, or sunny side eggs, or toast. And lunchtime, the hamburger or the chicken salad. In the dinner time, the steak or some did the macaroni and what needed the soup. So Asian people, the Western people did a different culture at the eating plan. Also, they more long of the large stain, the small stain. So Asian people little long, and the Western people little short. So this maybe Asian people the focus eating more vegetable, grain, the fruit is perfect. It's a good digestion. But when we eat too much red meat, we have to stay here. We make a toxin. So maybe exposure more easy cancer. But on your Western people have vegetarian, too much vegetarian, maybe they don't make the metabolism ATP and then make the no energy. So they have the red meat. So because it's short of the trap, the colon, it's a more the perfect. But the problem, the people have a lot of people, they have the red meat, and also they have the fast food, so they have chronic disease more plus, and they expose to cancer too. The meal planning or take a little report the outside things to what you are going to eat the following week. But having the plan is place take away the stress of planning and the cooking the meal every day. So in my case, usually I used eat at home, but sometimes outside. But maybe lunchtime, maybe once a while, maybe one time a week, I take the hamburger. And Sunday after church, and maybe I did the barbecue party or something, the snack. The pizza time, but maybe pizza time, maybe once in a while, maybe 1 month, just one time. So usually I'm the base of the Korean food. And then the Asian, the juice, the vegetable juice, and not too much meal, not too much red meat. So meal planning will be especially helpful for people who work long hours. Long hours because we had the good the nutrition. Maybe we have to save energy, and then also we make more energy in the metabolism, and then we ATP. Okay. The managing health condition like diabetics or have a families to feed. This means if you have the diabetic, so you have to control the blood sugar, and then you have to don't too much eat the flour, and then some the sweet energy drink some, and then also you have to avoid the honey taste. Okay, or have families to feed. You don't. Sometimes the patient or recovery or surgery or some the senior people, maybe they have the indigestive system, the GI tract, so they have to try the porridge or oatmeal. Oatmeal is good for the digest. You don't even have to strict your meal plan down to every details. The simply having a note guide can be enough to take some of the stress out of grocery shopping and preparing meal every week. So it's very important you have to make the diet plan, eating plan. Also, you want to keep your good health, but don't too much stress. Okay, don't follow the strict. So easy food. Maybe you can choose a little stable, and then you can change your the eating plan. So if you have a good choice of food item or over your budget, maybe that continue, right? So we have to continue. We have to consider budget, and then you have to consider the nutrition, the state, and then if you be sick or some disease or medication, you have to consider. Okay, so we have to part. So very desirable approach your eating plan. The meal planning can also help you follow the healthy eating patterns. If you don't have a plan in place, you may be more inclined to order pizza or busy evenings, even if it's not something that you are going to truly enjoy. This way, I talked to you guys, you don't too much eat the flour, the pizza, but we have so many kinds of pizza, right? Pepperoni or ham, cheese, bacon. But you can try to more add vegetable or tomato or some cheese. Depending on your favorite, your taste. So just the one time you try, if you have before you try to the toppings of bacon, the ham or pepperoni or cheese, but you have to instead of the vegetable and the mushroom or bell pepper and the more vegetable. So you have to try, okay? So maybe, and if you really enjoy, you have digestive system or the gluten free, so you have to more add pineapple or some olive and this fancy. So you can change it, okay? So don't too much stress, okay? Sometimes you need you want your pizza, you got it, okay? But you have to change the ingredient or topping. It's more healthy. The eating healthier is beneficial for everyone, but it's especially helpful for people who need to pay close attention to food they eat, like the way the diabetes or heart disease. So sometimes you have, for example, your family have 5 people, mom and dad, grandma, your brother or sister, or you, but you are only use normal, but people they have some diabetes or hypertension, cholesterol. So your mom's hypertension, so sometimes she cooking for your family, the poor people, some little salty food, right? But you're okay, but some people diabetic or some sweet or too much salty, but maybe your dad's diabetic, maybe they more influence, right? So they have to control. Your grandma is a hypertension, or your sister cholesterol. So it's not easy, the eating plan. So at least your mom's housekeeping or wife for cooking family, you have to figure out. So we have to do the management your grocery and also the seasoning, also your nutrition value. Okay, it's not easy. So maybe you are single. Yeah, single. Maybe it's not more difficult to cooking because you are only the cooking your home. So sometimes too much skip. So you have maybe exposure malnutrition. So at least you have to keep try to do more food cooking habit, or if you want to eating out, yeah, you have to do more the consider maybe enjoy time and the more good value the nutrition. Okay. When you go to the grocery store in our plan, you just kind of are busy and buy whatever sounds good now, but you have no idea what to do it. This means sometimes you have to grocery because you check the refrigerator today. Oh, it's not empty. So you have to go grocery tonight, but before you have to eat. After eat, you go into the market. So this means maybe enter with stomach, maybe you can buy more. You spend the money more, the budget. So if you want grocery, you have to try to snack, like the snack or some in the meal, and go there. Maybe you smart shopping. But you are hungry, you're starving, maybe you can more, but spend money, right? Yeah, this mean. And also you have the list. Okay, don't buy the temporary. Oh, I want this one, this one, this one, this one. But sometimes match. Oh yeah, I want to make some the steak or some teriyaki or some the casserole where you want a soup. But it's not matching unbalance of your recipe. So you have to try to decide the menu, and then this week maybe one soup or one meal or something. So you have to first cover menu, and then what to do. This menu include this what kind of the vegetable, what kind of meat, something, and then you there maybe you eat it 2 times a week. So we have the more list of our recipe and then ingredient, and so you have to know that, right? So maybe you don't have anything, don't figure out what kind of menu or not decide, just grocery. Maybe later, if you wanna cooking, you're mess. You have too much stress because I want to make this soup, but you don't have ingredient different. So sometimes the taste is no good, right? So you have to see in the home, right? So it's the main dish. So you have the main ingredient. You have to list too, okay? And then also we have to consider the level of our products. They expire of some. Sometimes vegetable too dry, or sometimes you have meat containers. They have their color is worthy. Maybe they stay outside the temperature maybe couple days. So you have to check the date, the put in, put out. Okay, so very important. And also maybe chicken, you buy the chickens, you have to don't wash the cold water, and also you have to cutting board, you have to clean, you sanitizing. Because the chickens to salmonella, the virus is very dangerous. So you have to add and then especially the chicken, clean, and you have the vinegar and then your baking soda, the hot water is good with the sanitizing. Okay. So when you go to grocery store without plan, you just kind of buy whatever sounds good now, but you have to no idea what to eat because the Costco, for example, Costco. Sometimes I went to Costco, they have some booths, they have the sampling food, right? So they try to, because they want to more marketing tool, the customer tried the one bite snack and oh, it's good, I want to buy this one. Maybe 10 kind of foods, maybe you can more exposure the choice of maybe 10 kind of food, sampling. So just you have a list and your budget, maybe just try enjoy it, just snack, buy the food, okay? So you organizer or you prepare your list or not is a very different to your action, and then you have to spend the money out of pocket, okay? Immediately that foods will shift your fridge or cupboards until you finally throw it out. But then you plan out your meal, you know what and how much food to buy, which leads to less waste food. So you have to figure out how many people, I have maybe 5 people or 2 people, and then you have to consider your portion, and then you have the nutrition value, right? So sometimes too much cook, we have to waste food. So too much small cooking, maybe you have to cooking the more. You have to check the item, right? So you have to how many people, how many the amount, the piece, the recipe, ingredient, okay? It's very important. Yeah, so many people have too much garbage and then the waste food. And then the leftover food is very, be careful eating out the hamburger shop. So French fry, drop the garbage, okay? Also pizza. If you have a pizza leftovers, you have the cheese, take out, new cheese is okay. But don't hit again, it's leftover the cheese, okay? So take out, and then new little more add the vegetable, and also new cheese. Because the leftover cheese maybe stay long time that your digest system here, so make toxin. So they too much tight, so they can spread the normal enzyme. Okay, so you have to take out old one and then new one. The meal planning consideration, repetition is key for meal planning. To say you don't have to eat the same thing every day, but cutting down on the number or different meals, you have to during the week will make the things easier. So this means what you like food? You like salmon? So how many times you eat the salmon?
Not too much.
Not too much?
Like 2 weeks or
2 weeks?
1 week.
Okay, 1 week. Okay. So sometimes 1 time or 2 times a month maybe it's good, right? You're missing salmon, I like salmon, right? But every day, 1 month, every day you like it or no? The boiled or cooked, right? So we have to more, we have to tackle it's we have to send to in the tongue and the appetite. We have to variety of food, right? So 1 month maybe every day salmon, no. Red meat, no, right? Dependent, up and down. So maybe up and down means sometimes try to the steak of 8 ounce, yeah, sometimes 12 ounce. No, it's not mean. So I want the chicken or beef or pork. We have to choose the poultry or the meat. We have the variety we use. And then fish too. Sometimes salmon or mackerel, and sometimes catfish or some the shrimp. So we have the variety of food. The concept of the list is more okay. So your appetite here more enjoy time. But the only 1 kilo pick up only salmon, the beef 1 month is no good. Okay, we are malnutrition because we imbalance of micronutrition, macronutrition imbalance. Okay. She recommends picking 2 or 3 breakfast options and 2 or 3 lunch options for the week and the wedding variety of dinner and the snack. So we have sometimes the breakfast option, omelette or some the pancake or some the bacon, the beef meal, or some of the casserole, right? And then lunchtime, the chicken salad or hamburger or just a snack or the sandwich. And the option to the turkey, the beef or ham, and the cheese, add cheese or some the grilled onion. And also the dinner time, you have a steak or just the simply soup and just a snack. So you had recommended 2 pick or 3 pick. So you had to organize your Monday this week, maybe Monday to Friday, or today's maybe hamburger, maybe Tuesday I want toast, and Wednesday maybe I want chicken salad lunch, and then we can make something. And so weekly menu engineering, and then you make a planning, the eating plan. It's a more save money. Also you save time, and then we have to avoid the waste the food. So okay. You can even repeat that meal for a few weeks before to switching things up. So this means you had a variety of food. So 1 kills food is sometimes easy cooking and then also easy convenience, but we have a malnutrition. And then also your appetite is more, especially summertime too hot. So sometimes you don't have to cut down the appetite. So maybe only just water. So we have electric level, pH level, the different. So you have to more protein the summertime. So you have to very be careful. You have to pick up your protein. Okay. Yeah. Summertime the salmon or some mackerel or the catfish or something is much better. Okay. Very easy to digest. Maybe sometimes the barbecue season, the summertime, right? But too much barbecue and they have more and stay here because we have surrounding outside, right? The pack is inside here. It's more OBT, and then we exposure more the cholesterol high. The page 94. The having a few staple meals every week can help you keep you from the feelings overwhelmed while ensuring there's enough variety according to your cup. So for example, have fish for one dinner every week, taco for another dinner, and the burgers for another. You can change the recipe by trying different fish dishes, the taco fillings or the burger meat, including vegetarian option. So usually we have taco, we have to imagine every time the beef or chicken, the pork, right? So pizza too, you can choose the topping, right? So they have a lot of the topping, the option. So you don't need to repeat the same recipe and the ingredients and every week. So you can change it, okay? So because we have body, sometimes feeling, I want my brain wanted the beef, but sometimes body, GI, the digestive, they want the fish. Sometimes I want the chocolate too. I want a hot chocolate, but my brain, maybe I want to juice something. So your body, your brain, and then your gut, they connect, right? So sometimes connect the good decision, the good food, but dependent. Today I want to diet, okay? I want to announce, okay, today I want to skip the meal, and because I'm little belly, I want to keep the slim, so I don't want to eat. After class, I'm driving outside the piano. They have the chicken shop. They have more grill. The smells good, right? So I want to try. I changed mine. I want to pick up today the chicken. Yeah. So sometimes emotionally or sometimes the body origin they want some meal. So depend on more focus of brain or the gut health. Maybe we can choose the food. Okay. So you have to try the variety of food every day. It's much good for the mental, because your spirit and mental disorder. and also eating disorder, and then you can control your mind, please, and then your emotion, the depression or anxiety. Okay, only one pick food is not good. You try the variety food item. Okay. Set aside a few hours for days. This is very busy bakings and meals that repeat. So you are all set up for a week. Let's say you are planning to have oatmeal 3 days a week. You can make 3 serving for overnight or add on. This means maybe oatmeal is very good for your digest, but breakfast, lunch, dinner, oatmeal maybe do not cover the nutrition value, your genetic and then also your body cell nutrition too. Okay, so balance. Or make a large eggs filter so that you must heat up the single portion in the morning and you are good to go. So sometimes you omelette, yes, omelette too. Maybe 3 omelette, yeah, very easy amount. But now, before the couple years ago, the America have the egg, the too much consumer that they want to try the first, but some of the virus arise, so the government they control egg the putting out, so too much rise the price, right? So sometimes the limit first because the Treasure or Costco they sign only one family, only one pick up the one egg. So because they want control. So usually American people the main dish is egg, yeah. But the Asian people they try to rice. The egg is option, but American the dish they base on the egg, the purpose. So they have so many issues. So they imported from the Korea a lot of the egg last month. So now they try to more control the putting out. So now it's okay. But still some of the store they limit. Pick up the one family, one egg, one box, yeah. So this means we had the portion and then single portion in the morning, and the very important is the breakfast the meal. So the breakfast meal do not body for brain. Lunch they make our body more muscle because we have to work, energy, metabolism, ATP, right? So lunchtime is good for body. But dinner time, you don't need a dinner time. The skip is much better. Good for our body, all the body system, and then we have our detox or metabolism changing, and then recover the fix the cell nutrition. So the breakfast for the brain, okay? Lunch for energy. The dinner, delay is much better. Eliminates your toxin, so we have to skip. So maybe 12 hours or 13 hours, you have the anti-stomach, it's good for your body, okay? So be sure to factor any wild card into your meal plans. If you like to order food on days week, include that in your plans so you know not to plan meal for dinner that days. Turn off, say, if your office provided the snack, you may not need to plan for those. So we have 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, right? You have a plan. But sometimes the company they offer your snack, the bar, the coffee or some the snack or jelly, or sometimes they give bread something. So you don't need they include they provide the food. Okay, only focus your home. Yeah, focus home the base your eating the plan, and then plus minus the option service. Okay. If you or any family's member have food allergies, dietary constitution or intense dislike, The food allergy very important. So maybe your aunt or your brother sister have some of the food allergy. The usually generally is a very famous allergy is peanut allergy, right? There are some people milk allergy too. Yeah, sometimes the corn allergy too. Okay, what do you have your allergy? Your food allergy? You have sometimes the peach allergy too, right? You have allergy to the food allergy. You don't have or no? Okay, you guys are very healthy. There are some people maybe have the food allergy. They suffer from food allergy. Some the pass out or sometimes the emergency. So you have to check the food allergy. If you have any family member have food allergy, dietary constitution or intense dislike, try to make a meal for everyone. So you are not making multiple dishes. So this means they customize the personal dish. So if your family like the kung pao chicken, but they have included peanut, right? So you okay, but your sister peanut allergy, so she don't need the kung pao, either the peanut. So we have to separately. Yeah, so we have to cook the separately cook for the safe your sister health. Okay, so don't push the kung pao the 5 people together because any people have a food allergy, you have to avoid the issue. Okay, so if you wanna invite people your party, yeah, it's variety of food, but you have to notice people. Maybe anybody have the peanut allergy or some food allergy. You have to consider they have the less people that the health issue. Okay, when you have party, it's a very happy. But maybe one person take a food allergy, maybe shock or the pass out. The ambulance coming, your party is mess, right? So we have to consideration. Okay. For instance, if you are making lasagna and someone has gluten gluten, the celiac problem, you can make your meal in gluten-free noodles so everyone can enjoy it in your uncooked arms. Sometime, if you wanna try to Japan restaurant, they have a soy sauce, the green color and then red color, the soy butters, but sometimes they have regular or low sodium, and then they more the gluten-free soybean, the base, the salt. So if you have a celiac problem or you have the gluten, analyze allergy, you talk to them. I want gluten-free the soy sauce because you have to protect your by self. Okay. So you can also keep the main dish the same, but allow family member to customize their meals according to your daily needs and the performance. For example, if it's taco night, it offers different tortilla and then less option and add on like avocado and onions, the spread. Because the avocado and the onion, so some people have allergy too, but sometimes onion they too much smell and strong, so they cover the avocado taste. So the ocean, the topping, so the customer they pick up is much better. Okay, don't put together. The tool for meal planning. You don't need to overhaul your entire kitchen to begin meal plannings. All you need is a few tools to help you stay organized. The food storage containers get a variety of sizes so you can store both individual the portion and large batch of food. The fine containers that freezer and the microwave friendly to make it strong and healing to your meal even easier. So we have two top important points here. One is the organize your container. So the mirrors container is good, better than the plastic container, because the mirrors container we can use in friendly micro oven, right? But plastic container sometimes have a dioxin. They have make the burn, the problem. Also, you have microbe friendly. Don't put in the aluminum foil, the microbe, they bio, okay? The metal, the level over there. So some people, they forgot leftover food in the container, they put in the microbe, they burn house too. Also, you store it too, Ziploc. If you want to try the Ziploc or the container, and you can try the freezer, and you have to remember, you have to name is your tag inside too, because you keep so many items in the freezer, the ice cover, right? So you can figure out what to do, what's that. So when you storage date, so you have to storage date your patch or something, write down the sticker, so you figure out you can using your eating plan, okay? The lunchbox. If you plan on transporting your meals, lunchbox is a must-have. It sounds obvious, but lunchbox make it easier to stick. It does mean your work so hard to prepare. So we have lunchbox. So summertime we have to more cooling box is much better, right? And the winter time we have to warm box together. Also pizza store, they have delivery. They will start because warm. So they have the red color, the warmer, the bag using the delivery. So you have the lunchbox, you have to more prepare easy, and then also you have to keep the more safe your bacteria outside the metal, right? Outside the ingredients. So the lunchbox you have to keep, okay, and then the sanitation, okay. Also, meal planning app. There are a ton of free and paid mobile app that you can use keep the track of your meal plan. So you can try the Google app. Maybe you can the eating plan where you can follow, and then you can try the BMI, the body mass. So your weight and also your height, they will put in over there. They give the recommend over daily the nutrition value. So what to do, so you can try this menu. So very good organizer. So they have the putting the recipe, and then create a grocery list, and also they have the catalog and then your value. And so try, okay? They're not charge, they're free. The web will even sort items in your grocery list according to your each section. In the store, you can find them. And then meal planning journals. If you prepare pen and paper, use meal planning the journal. The volumes offer the different options, including a pad kit or your fridge. The period is the meals you must plan for each day for the week, and then write down what time you live in the shopping list section. So the shopping list is appropriate, so you can clear the open billings with either your two grocery store. Okay, so how many times you shopping your grocery, your food? How many times? Week, every day, the other day, or only one time the week, or month? How many times you're shopping the grocery? Months, one time?
Mm-hmm.
How much you budget?
How much?
Yeah, how much you spend the money? You the shopping, the grocery, the food, yeah.
Like 500?
500? So okay, 500 you cover 1 month?
No. I mean, just go to the shopping. Yeah.
Only grocery.
You mean include like food,
Yeah, food.
everything?
Yeah, food.
1 month?
Yeah, 1 month.
Food like 300.
300? 300? You by yourself or you have family?
Set.
Only you or you have a family?
I have family.
Okay.
But with family like one like 2,000.
2000? 네. Okay.
Yeah.
So only survive the diet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No overeat, only survive for the budget. Okay. Okay. In my case, maybe husband wife. We spend maybe $200 grocery, and then eating out maybe
Yeah, just 1,000.
100. Yeah, 100. So maybe total $300. The label. To make it easier to keep the track of your meal in the fridge and the freezers, two recommended labeling them in the recipe name and the date. Labeling your food container is especially helpful if you plan on freezing a lot of items. This way, if things fill up in your freezer, so container, you have to try to do more the magic, and you have to cover the tape. Okay, so don't remove out. So keep maybe you can consider, you can maybe organize your recipe and then just plan your eating plan. Okay, so don't waste food. And at least you have to keep maximum 3 months or 4 months freezer the food, the protein, because you have to keep the value, the nutrition. So over 6 months, you have the garbage. It's much better, okay? And also too much tight, fill out the freezer, maybe your electric bill is more incurred, okay? So you have need have a ton over your space, air space, okay? You won't have to waste time guessing what is each containers. The basic labels work just fine, but you can also find the meal prepared labels online. So you can buy the label store, the tape, or your online. So you can meal paper. They have the little guide for the little expensive. Okay, so you can try to regularly write down. Much better, save money. Okay, and then I give you the material. We see this one, the perfect. Yeah. The supplements, the vitamins, the mineral, the guide. Yeah, because supplements. We last semester we studied the vitamin, the supplements, but today why the mention the zinc. Zinc is because we have the GI tract. They have a very essential the vitamin, the supplement, zinc, copper, the selenium, very important. Okay, so I give to the story. Okay, the supplements, vitamins, the mineral guides from adjust to zinc. If you are one of the millions of Americans taking vitamin or supplements every day, then you likely at least know there are many benefits, such as being readily available, the filling nutrition gap left in your diet, and boosting your immune system. So today I focus on immune system, the cause specific God, so we have the zinc. It's just as like them that you probably have spent time in confusion on the vitamin and the supplement aside in the grocery store, debating which product is right for you. So usually you have supplement, only the vitamin mineral, because we had the base of the vegetable, the fruit, they have the mineral and the vitamin. Also some kind of meat, the pork, the chicken, the duck, they have too some kind of the mineral and also vitamin. Okay. So only the supplements we include the food too, food item too. It just as like them that you probably have spent time in the confusion on the vitamin and supplement outside in the grocery store, debating which product is right for you. There's so much choose from everyday products plan that build up your desire to have best quality over life possible. With the promise of less pain, more energy, the stronger bone and sound sleep, the vitamin and the supplement can be tempting. Whenever you are trying to take a more natural approach to your health, the wanting to avoid side effects from prescription medication or just seeking out every possible therapy. You are likely at some point to join the 64% of our anti-risk trade leaders who have used the dietary supplement in the past 6 months. Okay. You guys take the supplement every day? The multivitamin or vitamin C or vitamin D, you take every day or not? What kind?
B2.
B2? Only B2?
Only B2 and the vitamin D.
B2 and vitamin D. How about you?
Vitamin B,
Yes.
vitamin C,
Okay.
B2,
Okay.
yes, yes.
So why the riboflavin B2? The B complex, you have B complex, right? Okay, the vitamin, the riboflavin, B1, B2, 3, B12, B6, together it's more synergy. Okay, so you can try the B complex much better. Okay, and then also here you have to try to more food, grocery food and then vegetable, and some people, especially the vegetarian, they have a deficiency of B12. So if you're vegetarian, you have to take the B12 much better. Okay, instead of the meat. Because red meat, the beef will have a lot of rich of iron and the B12. But some vegetarian, they want the avoiding the meat, so we have to supplement B12. There's probably natural remedies on the shelf in your local supermarket providing to cure whatever it is you. But before you slow any magic pills, ask yourself and your doctor, how does this fit to my multi-taste approach to your healthier living? Deciding between what's right and what hit can be challenging, even for the most serious sport. You have to wonder what the side effect will be, how this will interact with your current medication, and if you will truly solve your issue without causing harm. Does this mean? Yeah, if you have number one, very important, if you want to take the supplement, you have to get a food, okay? So you don't have the food, only the supplement take, it's fat, okay? And then second, if you have a patient drug, you have a medication, you have to take the done together. You have to try to the little gap, maybe 1 hour or half hour, you have to avoid the same time. Okay? And then third, if you want to take the supplement, you have to more extra water. Yeah, so your hydration. So many people have just surrounding the lab, the pill. Yeah, so they need more water. So maybe one pill, the vitamin C or vitamin D or 2, it doesn't matter. You have to maybe 10 ounces of water plus the half more water. Okay, it's good for the swelling and then it's more easy absorption, more the small distance. Okay. While research point your traffic the potential in many vitamin and supplements, there is still no severe the belief easing the arthritis pain. The workings in your healthcare teams establish well-balanced treatment plan over medication, exercise, diet, and then alternative therapies, such as vitamin and then supplement, is still the best way to manage your arthritis. The arthritis we have sometimes we using the patch or ginger tea. Yeah, ginger tea or lemongrass or peppermint tea is good for your arthritis pain. Okay, so usually Tylenol, levofloxacin, they temporarily use your arthritis pain. But if you want to safety, or you want to try the long term, maybe herbal tea is much better, more safe. When you visit the pharmacy to pick up the prescription, you have 3 lines of defense between you and your products. The Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, has reviews and approved it. Your doctor has considered your medical history and featured and your pharmacist counsel you on possible interaction with other medication you are taking. So your family doctor sometimes ask you, they give the prescription, the medication, and then maybe they ask you what kind of taking vitamin or something, or some doctor they ignore only the no question, only just give the prescription the drug. But you have the medication, you have the pharmacist, okay? You have the pharmacist, this medication, the interaction, and then this is my supplement or my herb. So you have to need advice, okay? Because that your effect, and then you don't want to avoid your side effect in medication, okay, interaction, okay? And then you have to consider your food or your medication too. For these dietary supplements, there are no proactive barriers between your hand and the provided products on the shelf. You have a memory, long time last year, right? I have been to analyze the nutrition, the machine. So I already tested your nutrition, the state, right? Mineral, vitamin, depends or the plus or minus, right? So handle medication means you're over counter. So anytime you can pick up your hand and your vitamin without the pharmacist help. But sometimes you had to try to test your mineral test, your hair, or some the content analyze the test, or you have to base the blood test. Okay, so you have to avoid the side effect or some the exposure your health issue. So you have to talk to counselor or your nutrition or the primary doctor. Okay. Today's supplement and vitamin guide is meant to provide you with a layer of safety. We look at the last studies, talk to expect or find information you can use your prepared question of your doctor about using supplement. This guide on of many tools keep your well informed to save healthy. The heat today, you want you to be informed as possible about how you can achieve optimal health and avoid any potential complication. When you pay attention to what your body needs, it will better respond to your report, take control over your arthritis. Yeah, so arthritis and then even the pain too. Then because arthritis pain means no circulation in the body. So if you want good circulation, you have to warm food. Okay, so the ginger tea make a good support to circulation. Okay, and the water too. The vinegar, sometimes the apple cider vinegar could help. Apple cider vinegar, little cinnamon and the honey, they combine, they will make it warm in your body. Okay, more because your stomach flu so maybe more help. Okay, today we studied the holistic nutrition lifestyle, especially borderline and the gut health and the anxiety, depression, and also more mood disorder. And then your supplement, vitamin, the mineral, right? The special zincs, they your digestive system, they very important this item. Okay, so you can try to the B12, vitamin C, the B, but we have to try the B complex plus C is much better. Okay, they have the selenium, zinc, copper. That's a basic for the immune system, your boundary of the balance, the bacteria. Okay, microbiome too. Okay, next week we try to model 10, the holistic approach to weight management. So today we study the gut has the brain and dietary health and probiotic. So mindful eating. So three parts we include too. Yeah, the meal planning. Also, meal planning is for model 5, the principle of a holistic lifestyle. We study already, and then also macronutrition and then their importance. Because the macronutrition and the micronutrition, we have two types. So we have the macronutrition. This is where basic, the meal portion, the fat, the protein, and carb. The micro, they have to try the vitamin, the mineral, 27 kind, and then 20, so 47 kind. Also, plus they have more the mineral and the electric water. They try to the water balance too, electric. Okay, so you have to, this has a whole food, the model 2. So you can try to more the grocery in the market. You have to try to the chemical, or you have to avoid your canned food or prepare. Yeah. And we have the option of whole food, organic or local market. Local market, they have a local farm, so more healthful and more taste good. Okay, the rich the nutrition too. And then also, if you wanna shopping grocery, you have to avoid with the food. So if you wanna buy the dietary section. Just regular milk or instead of oat milk or almond milk is much better. But they have the little word, the plus of the strong the vitamin D or vitamin A or D, avoid. Okay, just regular milk is much better because this is not near the vitamin mineral. So you take supplement and then you try to the milk. This kind of milk, maybe the malnutrition is an imbalance of your nutrition, the value scale too. And also you have to good maintenance your health. You have to all the time. You have to check your blood test or mineral test too. Okay. So last week we studied the final, the maintenance of the weight. Okay, and also yoga and the meditation, granted the behavior therapy, and the natural positive relationship with the food. This mindful food too. Also, I mentioned the eating disorder, and being concerned with exercise, and also to drink more water, hydration. Holistic nutrition is explained. 13 inspirational step of weight loss, and also we study overeat and then too much the slim too. Okay, so today class done. Anybody's question? Okay, no, thank you so much. Next week.
Thank you.